already know who it is. Here we go, baby. I got a special guest in the house, G Money, the Green Bay Packers podcaster. My guy, my friend. Yeah. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all know how we do it over here on the Gridiron Sports Podcast. I am your host, Majestic Sound. But before we get started, I'm going to hit you one more time with it. You already know what it is. We got Shotty. It's the new head coach. We got a whole lot going on. We got a whole lot going on in the NFL right now. It's the off season, baby. And next week, free agency is starting. So we want to talk about that tonight. I got my guy G Money on. Come on and introduce yourself, my guy.
What is up, Packing Nation? What is up, Packing Nation? It's your boy G Money on the G Money Podcast. I'm with my guy, Majestic Sounds.
So I would like to start off with the quarterbacks, man. Talk about these quarterbacks. Can you believe it, man? These names that are still available right now in free agency. I don't know if you got a list over there, but I'm going to make it available where both of us can check it out at the same time. So I'll do that right quick. And I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna stroll down, and so I gotta talk about this. Your old quarterback. Can you see that? The New York Jets. Everybody kept saying they are quarterback away, right?
Yeah. That's
a question. Now everybody kept saying they are quarterback away. They got a gaudy defense. They got a front line suspect. But the Dallas Cowboys allowed one of our left tackles, Hall of Fame left tackle. He's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of his name, but he protected Dak for years. Tyron Smith.
Oh, okay.
Tyron Smith. He protected Dak for years, but now, you know, he's with Aaron Rodgers' New York Jets. But he's a free agent now, and it was so much going on last year with the Jets. For instance, they fired their head coach, and one can debate that Aaron Rodgers had a hand in it, and people saying, well, Aaron Rodgers didn't have nothing to do with it. Come on, man. Aaron Rodgers had all
Aaron Rodgers got something to do with it.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers got something to do with it.
I mean, all the wide receivers from Green Bay came on over to the Jets. Come on.
And look, he got everybody. He had Lazard, he had Randall Cobb, he had Devontae Adams, but he still didn't get the job done.
No. He just washed. He's washed. I can't. It's no other way. It's no other way to look at it, ladies and gentlemen. He's washed.
I thought when he left Green Bay, he brought Green Bay with him, but it's like he brought the Jets in instead of. I think he just left Green Bay and just gone with the flow in New York. So it is what it is.
That's what everybody was thinking. But when he got in and found out that, like, look, I need some people over here that can play my style of ball.
Yeah.
But see, Aaron Rodgers think he's still Aaron Rodgers in his prime. And that's kind of what was going on with Mike McCarthy too. So he think Dak Prescott is Aaron Rodgers in his prime. And I often say Aaron Rodgers ain't even Aaron Rodgers in his prime.
He ain't Aaron Rodgers no more.
He's not. He's not. So it don't matter who he had around him. He's not that Aaron anymore. So my thing is, you got Bryce Hall, right? The running back. You got two decent.
That's all you got, really? That's all you got is a running back.
Well, he still got Garrett. He got Garrett, and then you got Sauce and Quinn Williams on defense. You got a good safety.
Let me ask you a question.
They got players, man. He just was throwing the ball too much. The fans, look, NFL fans, I'm going to say this, and I'll let you talk. NFL fans want to see somebody passing the ball. They want to see some high-scoring game. They don't want to see nobody handing the ball off.
Yeah.
But you got two good running backs. Just get a ball to him, Aaron. Just give him the ball. and get the hell out the way. Give them the ball and get out the way. Go ahead, man.
All right, Packing, that's you. You already know what I'm about to say. You already know what I'm about to say. Aaron Rodgers, he ain't coming back to Green Bay. He ain't coming back. But in my opinion, Aaron Rodgers, I think he should retire because there's no other teams that he gonna be good on. But the only team that he ever played good with is the Packers. He can't go on the other team and just play how he played in Green Bay for like 15 to 18 years when he was in there.
Exactly.
So
it's almost like Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett stayed with Minnesota so long. He almost stayed there too long and didn't get a championship.
Exactly.
Now, my argument is not that Aaron Rodgers didn't get a championship. He did win a Super Bowl and he won 4 MVPs. My argument is his best years are behind him. It's over. It's over for him. It's over.
Yeah,
I just don't think whatever system he get in, whatever system from an offensive perspective and a philosophy perspective, it ain't gonna even matter no more. He's washed. He's washed. The glory days are gone, Aaron, man.
But my thing is, when the Jets said that they're gonna move on from him, do you think that Garrett Wilson, Alan Lazard are gonna leave the Jets? I know they already released Devontae, so
yeah, he's a free agent. Devontae is a free agent, and we rumor has it we looking at him. That's all I'm gonna say. Rumor has it we looking at him, but a lot of people is leaning towards DK Metcalf, and because he want to be traded, just like Myles Garrett want to be traded. But we talking about quarterbacks right now. We not going to.
As a matter of fact, go up. I want to talk about this.
You don't want to talk about Sam Darnold?
We're gonna get to him later on, but I want to talk about Rodgers.
You want to talk about Justin Fields?
No, we're gonna talk about Rodgers.
I'll go back to Aaron Rodgers. All right. You want to stay on Aaron for a while. All right.
So even though if he retired, he will still be the greatest of all time. But when I'm looking at his numbers right here, and completion of 63% of his passes for 3,897 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. I've never seen that many interceptions since I think his rookie year in Green Bay. But the only time I seen him throw like 30 or 40 touchdowns and less than 3 or 4 interceptions, that was his good year. I think it was in 2019, 2020, and 2021. Them the 3 seasons that I've seen him like really in his prime. We could have won championships in those 3 years. But Aaron Rodgers is throwing away the game. Or the defense is throwing away the game. So
he is a first ballot Hall of Famer without question. That ain't even up for debate. So he'll be in the Hall of Fame. But and I agree with you. You can blame it on the whole team, even the coaching staff.
Oh, yes.
They should have more than one Super Bowl. They should. During the Aaron Rodgers era, some of that is coaching. You can't just blame it all on Aaron. But as the quarterback get all the blame. Look at what my quarterback deal with. He gets all the blame. He ain't even on the field right now. Why is he getting all the blame? Dak Prescott is injured. And yet, it's Dak. Okay, Dak don't look good in Mike McCarthy office. All right, Cooper Rush get out there. Cooper Rush don't look good. Let's try Trey Lance. All right, Trey Lance get out there. Trey Lance throwing too many interceptions. Okay, man, it ain't that. Everything
you know why?
Is not that.
You know why Dak Prescott always injured?
Oh, here we go, some hating stuff. I only do it though. Here goes some hating stuff, Cowboy Nation.
Jordan Love.
I knew some hating was coming. I will say this. Jordan Love right now is better than Aaron Rodgers. I will give you that. Aaron Rodgers.
That's what I like to hear.
Aaron Rodgers have seen better days, to say the least. But he is the first ballot Hall of Famer. I can't take nothing from him, man. I mean, one of the best quarterbacks I done seen since Joe Montana. Y'all know, hey, y'all know how I feel about Joe Montana. I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan, but I'll take Joe Montana over any quarterback. And
why not Tom Brady?
I'm just a Joe Montana fan. I didn't say he was better than Tom Brady. I didn't say he was better than Patty Mahomes. I'm not even saying that. But what I'm saying is I lived through his era and I seen games he should have lost. They won. Because they call him Comeback Joe. That's what they call him. So I lived through that era. So I seen him. You're not old enough. So you can watch YouTube and look at the highlights, but man, Joe Montana was that guy. Now, Tom Brady is the GOAT. I ain't gonna deny that. He got the rings to prove it. He got all the accolades to prove it. But if I'm behind 14, 17, even 21 points, I'm taking Joe Montana. Ain't too many quarterbacks I'm not taking. I'm taking Joe Montana, Pat Mahomes. I'm taking Michael Vick. Of course, Tom Brady. That goes without saying. Yes. I'm going to give you some history real quick. Michael Vick is the only quarterback in the playoffs that went up to Green Bay in the frozen tundra and beat y'all in the frozen tundra. You can go look that up. I know you don't. He's the only one, baby. Hold on, let me hit my button for you. Hold on.
What's your point?
My point is, Jerry, that Michael Vick was that guy before the dog situation. He was that guy. It was hard for defensive coordinators to plan against Michael Vick. Dude was a beast, man. Dude was a beast. So, but anyway, back to Aaron freaking Rodgers. He's not Aaron freaking Rodgers no more. He's not. He's not. And far as Dak is a good quarterback. He was MVP, runner-up. MVP in 2023, so no disrespect to my guy Dak Prescott. And one can argue the offensive line in the running game was non-existent this past season. I mean, come on, man. You know I ain't lying. He ain't lying.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Come on, man. We struggled. We couldn't even score in the red zone. Oh, it's Dak's fault. No, it's not.
It's the coach's fault. You got to be the coaches and the players.
And it's the GM. It's the GM too. You got to set your team up for success.
Yeah.
So everything fall on Dak though. Oh, Dak should have did this. Dak, he forcing the ball. Okay, he ain't got nobody but CeeDee Lamb and Jalen Tolbert to throw to. Brandon Cooks got hurt. Jay Ferguson got hurt. Okay, dog. No run game. So everybody know you got to throw the ball. You one-dimensional. Why can't people understand football, bro? What's wrong with people? They can't see that. So quit blaming everything on Dak. But yeah, man, Aaron freaking Rodgers is washed. I don't care who get mad, who get upset, and I know you agree with me on that. The man is washed. Y'all had plethora opportunities to win another Super Bowl. And then we can move up to current. He played 3 snaps and messed up his Achilles and was out for the whole season. Man, you washed, dog. I knew then he was washed. I knew. Everybody like, he gonna come back strong. That's my dog. That's my quarterback. Oh, okay. All right. They got a roster. They do. They got a defensive-minded head coach. Yeah, and they fired him. They fired him the very next year. And arguably, Aaron had something to do with it. And lo and behold, they couldn't even win. Well, how many games did they win? They win number 5 or 6 games this season.
I think they won
win that many games.
I think they won 3 or 4 games.
That's about it, man. With Aaron Rodgers, with a good run game, with a better offensive line.
You got all the weapons on the offense.
They had all the weapons, and they got a secondary on defense, and they got Quinn Williams, pass rusher. Man, what else you want? Aaron, what else you want? You got all your quarterbacks from Green Bay. You had everybody but Sterling Sharp. Jody Nelson. They're the only 2 you didn't have from Green Bay. Everybody else from Green Bay. So at some point, you got to own up to it. He slowed out. So anybody going to get him? I don't think so, bro.
No. I'll say Cleveland might get him.
Yeah, Cleveland have bad luck with quarterbacks. Like every time you turn around, there's something going on with that quarterback, bro. Jameis Winston. We can go on and on and on and on about Deshaun Watson. All the allegations, all the injuries. When it rains, it pours. I mean, Deshaun Watson ain't looked like the Deshaun Watson of old in a long time. He spent too much time away from football because of what happened to him.
Yeah.
And so you gotta contextualize all that. And then he get hurt on top of it. Now you gotta deal with Joe Flacco and Jameis Winston. They just have bad luck with quarterbacks in Cleveland.
I think Joe Flacco in Indy, ain't it?
Yeah, he in Indiana now. So, I mean, that's another prime example of just they can't keep no quarterback. The last good quarterback outside of Baker Mayfield was Bernie Kosar from the 90s. From the 90s. That's the last solidified quarterback, top-notch quarterback, if you will, that they had. Come on. We talking about shell of Deshaun Watson. So, if Aaron want to go over there, be my guest, bro. But Cleveland money tied up with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
So they ain't finna offer him nothing but a couple of million. Man, you know what? We need to talk about this dude, Sam Darnold. That man was a great disappointment in the playoffs. But Minnesota always disappoint in the playoffs, bro. Minus 4-1 like 13, 14 games.
You won 14 games. And you managed to only score 3 field goals? Not 1 touchdown? Come on, man.
What I said about my team, they had the same problem against a depleted because their defense was hurt. Who was there they were playing? When they playing Detroit? They were playing Detroit. And Detroit defense, they starters weren't even out there. Not all of them in the secondary. They had 9 people injured. So you playing a second string in their secondary. And they stepped up and beat y'all. They couldn't even score in the red zone, bro. They could score in the red zone. And Justin Jefferson, oh my God, we rave about Justin Jefferson. Oh, he the best wide receiver alive. Man, what did he do? Drop a pass right in the end zone.
Not 1 time, but 3 times.
3 times, y'all.
3 times. Come on, man.
He better than CeeDee Lamb. He better than Jamar Chase. He better than Devontae Adams. I can't tell.
Yeah,
I
can't either.
Not in the playoffs. Not in the playoffs.
Fingers.
This man right in the end zone, wide open. I wish I had the clip right now. Wide open in the end zone and drop a sure touchdown. So they're a great disappointment every time they get to playoffs. It don't even matter who the quarterback, Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold. It's the same result. It's the same result.
It's ridiculous.
Where you think he can go?
Sam Darnold?
Yeah. What would be a good match?
If I had to guess, I'll say the Jets.
The Jets. Okay, I can go with that.
Here's the thing, though. I don't know who's going to be the quarterback for the Jets, though, but I'll say Sam Darnold might be there. But he got released, I think, way back in 2019, I believe. But I would say Minnesota might keep him, though.
Well, they might. I mean, free agency haven't really started. In other words, basically, Cowboy Nation and Packer Nation, basically what we saying is right now, every team has an opportunity to re-sign their guys. There are free agents right now before other teams get an opportunity to look at them. That's why that Osa Odigizua signing was good. CJ Goodwin, all these guys from, Cowboy Nation, y'all know all these names. Packer Nation, y'all might not know them unless y'all know our roster. But we went on and re-signed quite a few guys before anybody else take a look at them and give them an offer. So basically, Minnesota do the same thing.
Never know. You never know what they might do.
You never know, man. All right, let's see who the next quarterback is. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me. I went too far, so let me see. Sam Darnold, number 2, number 3, right? Justin Fields, number 3. There it is. Justin Fields.
Now, I would say this. He should be back in Pittsburgh since Russell Wilson is a free agent. Or they get Justin Fields as a starter and Wilson as a backup so he could train Justin Fields. That's in my opinion.
That's a good idea. I get it. The only problem, I don't know why he does this. He is in Justin Fields. It's like when he out there, he said this once before when he was still in Chicago playing for the Bears, that he thinks while he's out there playing, he's thinking a little too much. And it shows, because some of the throws that he should make, he don't make. I don't know if he have confidence in himself. I don't know if he can't do all of the throws. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Russell Wilson can throw all of the passes. He can throw the fade route, the intermediate routes. I mean, he can put touch on the ball. He can zip the ball in. He can do the over-the-shoulder throw. I mean, Russell Wilson, even at his later years, he still got pretty much a strong arm, and he got all the throws for the most part. With Justin Fields, it's like he don't have all the throws that a quarterback should have. It's either that or he's second guessing himself, and you know that hurts your offense. And the way these defenses are playing now, they are really, really fast, and they cover ground from hook to flat. So you got to zip that ball out there. You can't be second guessing yourself. Dude, do you know the playbook, or do you have the ability to get the ball out there? Can you make that throw? So that's the thing with Justin Fields. I just don't think he's going to make the throw. And if he's not comfortable, he'll pull the ball down and run. And I get it. If it's third down, yes. If somebody not open on your second progression, you look to the first wide receiver, he ain't open. You look to the second wide receiver, he ain't open. It's third down, pull the ball down and run. I get that. But when they open, dog, and you second guessing, a couple of things could be going on with you. So my thing is, can you actually make those throws? Do you know the offense? Do you have enough confidence in your game to do it? Or you just rather pull the ball down and run? So we don't know. It's the unknown. He been in the league about 3 years now. He should be able to make all the throws. But evidently something going on with that. So I'm not sure if they're going to bring him back. I'm not saying don't bring him back, but I will make him my backup quarterback. I don't know who will be the starting quarterback right now.
So you're saying that Justin Fields should be the backup and Russell should be the starter?
I'm not saying Russell should be the starter. Russell should go over to Las Vegas with Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll, his old head coach. Yep. And Las Vegas, who they running back? They need to make sure they get a running back in a draft, because they don't have Josh Jacobs. Y'all got Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, we got Josh Jacobs.
So they need a running back to help Russ. See, that's the cool part about Justin Fields. He can pull the ball down and run, but that's also the bad part. He can pull the ball down and run, because there are going to be times where you need to air the ball out and make the defense play honest. That's what we went through with Cooper Rush. See, Cooper Rush arm is not as strong as Dak arm. So Cooper Rush was doing intermediate passes, and you got a couple of games, the Carolina game, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game, where he actually aired it out. They had a great game plan for him. Mike McCarthy and Brian Schottenheimer, and he aired it out. But truth be told, that's the problem. Sometimes running is good and sometimes running is bad, because the defense, you ain't pushing them. You ain't challenging the secondary at all. They just back there chilling. They playing cover too deep and daring you to throw the ball. And all you doing is throwing intermediate passes, screens, traditional screens, wide receiver bubble screens, fake screen and throw the screen to the other side of the field, hook routes. A few slant route, all that intermediate type underneath passes, and ain't challenging the secondary. That stuff ain't gonna last, Russ. They ain't gonna last. It's just not gonna last for Russell or Justin Fields. Defense gonna be like, hey man, we finna pick you off, and it might be a pick six.
Might be.
So what he do, he'll pull the ball down and run, so it won't be a pick six. So that's the thing with even Russ to a certain extent, but most definitely with Justin Fields. If he don't see it, he gonna run, and you like that. But dude, what if it's 3rd and 25 or 3rd and 15? You may not get that with your feet, bro. So you got to air it out.
Yeah, you got to air it out.
You got to air it out.
But if you air it out, though, it might be intercepted.
I know. That's why he runs so much. That's why he run. Check him out on 3rd down. Check that man out on 3rd down, bro. Just start paying attention to what he do on 3rd down. He pulled it down and run. It's not bad, but again, it is bad when you're playing against a high-powered offense and the defense just basically daring you to air it out. They just back there eating their lunch, bro. Two safeties back there eating their lunch.
Yeah. All right, so next.
We really just talked about Russ, though.
Russ,
yeah. So he should go to Las Vegas. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. He washed, man. He run too much. He barely look. I give him credit. The first 5 games of the year, he looked it decent. Now, game 1 he didn't. But the rest of the games he looked decent. Maybe the first 4 to 5 games, and they just cut him, man. They just cut him. His design runs look good. His RPOs was looking good, and he got Malik Neighbors, the rookie from LSU. That boy balling, the wide receiver from LSU, dog. Malik Neighbors is balling, dude. So he had him looking good. And I already know the coaches was like, hey, you better get that wide receiver the ball. He did. He did a good job the first 4 or 5 games. And after that, they just yanked him. And then the people they replaced him with, they suck. I'm like, why are you yanking him?
Ooh, yeah.
It's crazy, bro. They yanked him, like put that man on the bench. And same thing with Kirk Cousins. They yanked him and put him on a bench. But the thing I'm tripping off of, you ain't got no good backup or good third string quarterback. So really, they went from bad to worse. And bro, I don't even know why they did it. Like, of course they weren't winning. I get it. They weren't winning, but what would you do, bro? I mean, would you keep him or would you bench him? Man, them folks traded this man to Minnesota.
Come on, Daniel Jones.
Man, them folks, they took him off the roster completely. From my understanding, and Minnesota picked him up. He said he wanted out of his deal, and so they made some type of deal. Maybe the Giants still paying half of his contract, and Minnesota paying the other half of his contract. I mean, we'll have to look that up and see what really happened. But they benched that man, and he was not happy about that. But they weren't winning. They was not winning with Daniel Jones. After you got rid of him, you didn't have nobody. You still wasn't winning. That's my argument. You still were losing. So why not lose with Daniel Jones? At least he getting the ball to Neighbors. That was the bright spot.
Right.
Minnesota got him, man. Who knows what Minnesota gonna do? What you think they gonna do? They gonna keep him, make him the second string quarterback?
I would say Daniel Jones should stay in Minnesota. You know what happened to Sam Darnold? He went to Carolina. Then after that, he said, you know what? I'm gonna go to Minnesota. Minnesota, they got good coaches. So, you know, right. Sam Darnold, he got an arm on him. He got an arm. So, you never know. They might do the same thing with Daniel Jones. They never know. Daniel Jones, they probably going to untap his potential, and he probably going to let it rip. So, that's in my opinion. I think he should stay in Minnesota.
Yeah, man. And one can argue that they shouldn't have drafted him. And they as in the New York G-Men Giants. And I'm saying it because he come out of Duke. Duke is really, man, a basketball program. They're not really known for having quarterbacks from their football program. You can look at Mitch Trubisky. Even though Trubisky, to me, is better than Daniel Jones, he throw the ball a lot better, in my humble opinion. But North Carolina quarterbacks, they don't pan out too good. Ohio State quarterbacks, they don't pan out too good. Only one really did, and that was C.J. Stroud. And looked like he hit the sophomore wall this year. He still had a decent year, but not like his rookie year. Marcus Mariota. The backup.
I ain't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, man, but when Jaden Daniels got hurt, the savvy veteran Mariota came in. He came in and showed some grit. He looked spry, if you will. So I'm going to tell you what I would do. I would keep him. I keep him. He's a savvy veteran. He's still a dual threat. As far as I know, he got most of the throws that a quarterback would need in the National Football League, and he still got good wheels on him as far as pulling the ball down and run. I'll keep him as a backup. What would you do, though?
I'll keep him as a backup, too.
And not to mention, they just got Deebo Samuel, too, by the way. If you want to talk about that.
Yeah, they got him from the 49ers. He can't stay healthy. I don't know.
Thank you. So I'm gonna hit him with Jerry Jones real quick.
What's your point?
My point is he can't stay healthy. That's my point. He gonna be on the sideline more than on the field. Now he is impactful and he can wreck a game, but not from the sideline though, dog. Not from the sideline. So one can argue he's out of shape. One can argue just like in the NBA. Luka Doncic, out of shape. But LeBron can get him in shape. LeBron take care of his body all the time. So maybe LeBron will whoop him into shape. And so who knows how that gonna go. It's pretty much similar with Deebo Samuels. He just got to stay in shape. Overall, the Commanders, they're a good team. I mean, who can debate and sit up there and say they're not a good team? That's not even up for debate. So
they're gonna be good. I mean,
they're gonna be good.
They did make it to the championship.
That's what I'm about to say. So I ain't finna look like a fool talking about they ain't gonna look good. I'm not finna say that. They're gonna look good. He just ain't gonna be healthy.
What's your point? What's your point?
My point is they gonna look good, but that ain't gonna be healthy.
Oh yeah.
Well,
so it's the truth, man. He ain't lying.
nah,
it's the truth. He ain't lying, man. Dude got to stay healthy. That's the biggest thing I learned about the NFL. Availability is the best ability. If you available, that's good. If you're not available, it's bad. All right, let's see who next, man, and then we can wrap it up because we almost in 40 minutes. Oh my God. Oh man, Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby. Boy, if it wasn't for bad luck.
When I heard that, oh my God, I knew it was gonna be bad.
Man, come on, man. If it wasn't for bad luck, that man had no luck at all. He's just getting bounced. The man just getting bounced around the league at this point, man. Now he's decent, but he's just a backup quarterback at heart. And so I will say this: we keep asking each other because it's free agency. Yeah. Will they move off him or will they keep him? I think they're going to keep him because he's good as a backup. And then they got the rookie. What's the rookie name they got over there? They got a rookie
Drake
quarterback that's doing good. Drake May. He's doing good. So the savvy veteran can help him out. They need to keep them two together. That's what I would say. Keep them two together.
I mean,
you got your own opinion. Go ahead and explain.
I mean, Brissett, he can be good, but you can see right here it says 19-34 record.
That's what I'm talking about. He just can't get over the hump, bro. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I would say this. I mean, it do say he is tied with Rodgers for the lowest interception percentage. So
okay, he don't turn the ball over. Whoop-de-doo. You don't supposed to turn the ball over anyway.
Exactly. So he should be the good coach for Drake May.
Yeah.
I would say Jacoby is good, but he just need like good coaches, to get him over the hump. That's all I got to say. It's just the coaching.
Okay. One can't argue that. That is a good argument. I can't even knock that. Coaching does matter in the National Football League. Yeah. He's smart enough to help the rookie out. I give him that. Right now in his career, he should be able to help Drake Mays out. And if Drake Mays, we pray to God that Drake Mays don't get hurt. But if he get hurt, at least they got Jacoby.
Yeah. They got the new coach over there, Mike Vrabel. So he probably gonna help them out. Yeah, so he probably gonna help them out.
I hope so. Number 8, I think it won number 9 on here anyway. We'll stop at 9. Jameis Winston, boy, same thing, man. Just can't get over the hump. Now, one thing I like about Jameis Winston, he is a gunslinger. He do take chances down the field. He ain't finna sit there and throw those intermediate passes all game long and the short passing game. He ain't finna do that stuff all game long and the defense pick you off because you so predictable. You know what I'm saying? So I do like that. Would they keep him? Would the Browns keep that guy? They probably will, but I wouldn't. I'll move off of him. Cleveland Browns just got bad luck with quarterbacks, man. They got all their money tied up in Deshaun. So by Jameis Winston being a free agent, they let me know they still got money tied up in Deshaun Watson. And they ain't letting them go. And they hoping he come back healthy off the injury. Yeah. And Jameis Winston sometimes stay injured. So that's another thing with Jameis. I don't know what to say about the guy. He just can't win. He just can't win. He don't win them. He wins some, but not all. He just haven't lived up. they say back in 2015, he was the #1 draft pick. He just ain't lived up to it.
He's the #1 draft pick. I think he was good in college, but they just drafted him to the wrong team with bad coaches.
I mean, come on, man. The draft, I get where you coming from with this, but think about it. Who get the first pick in the draft? The worst team, right? See, that's what I'm saying.
But I would say this though.
You can't get around it. Ain't like you finna go to Kansas City, dude. You can't get around it. The worst team gets the first pick.
Well,
the worst team gets the first pick. There's no getting around that, bro. So what you do, you get a good offensive coordinator and you get players on your roster to help their quarterback out.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
All you can do.
So I wouldn't bring him back, would you?
Nah.
Okay, then. After all that arguing. That might end up saying the same thing. No.
Nah, I wouldn't. But I would say this though. I mean, there ain't good teams out there in need of a quarterback. I would say, I don't know, I might resign him as a backup.
Yeah, because you got in the National Football League, the rule is you gotta have 3 quarterbacks on your roster. He's just gonna be a roster spot. He's just gonna be a roster spot, bro. He's just gonna be filling up a spot. At this point, he's suspect with his health. What I just got to say, the best ability is availability.
Right.
So he's suspect with his health. I mean, come on, bro. I'll take Sam Darnold over him. I would. Look, Jameis Winston is a gunslinger. It's look like this. It's sometime he hit and sometime he don't. So I mean, come on, bro.
But in my opinion, do you think that they would get Jameis Winston in Minnesota if they let go of Sam Darnold?
I mean, they might, but they got Daniels too. They got Daniel Jones over there too. So they might not do that. So, but Cleveland is in a desperate spot, so they might just keep him as a backup. I mean, the quarterback market is a fickle market, and ain't no Patrick Mahomes growing on a tree. You can't go get you a Patrick Mahomes from down the street or something.
Yeah.
So you just have to get what you can get, and we just talking about backup quarterback. And I think the coaching staff for the Cleveland Browns already know what they done got themselves into. It's nothing they really can do. Only the GM can really, do something about it. Maybe they can call the team and conjure up some type of deal with another team to get rid of Deshaun Watson. But their money is tied up in Deshaun, man. So, I mean, they might as well keep Jameis because their money is tied up in Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about my quarterback.
Cooper Rush.
My backup quarterback. And Russ, we do trust. But evidently, and this is my team, so I know all about the quarterback position. So right now, we got a backup quarterback by the name of Will Grier.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, man.
What's your point?
That's all we got. That's my point, Jerry. You did not bring back Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush is the best backup quarterback in the league. Arguably.
They let him go?
They ain't signed him yet. Free agency start next week, and they ain't signed the man yet. They haven't re-signed him. We got Will Grier as the backup quarterback right now behind Dak Prescott. Come on, man. I can't make this stuff up, bro. I can't make this stuff up. Now, and Will Grier defense, in his defense, he has played preseason games now. Who really cares about preseason? But he played in the preseason. He looked good in preseason, but Trey Lance looked good in preseason. But we ain't trying to sign Trey Lance. We lost a 4th round pick because of Trey Lance. And then we lost another 4th round pick. What is Jonathan Mingo doing? He's doing nothing for us. So let's get back to Cooper Rush. And Russ, we trust. He is a phenomenal backup quarterback. Now, Teddy Bridgewater and Joshua Dobbs those two backup quarterbacks and Tyrod Taylor, them three will be the only three I pick above Cooper Rush. Them the only three. I don't even know if they are available because I ain't even seen them on the list.
Nah, I don't think so.
So, all right then. And Russ, we trust. So, we're going to have to re-sign Cooper Rush unless you want to lean heavily on Will Greer. No disrespect to Will Greer.
Jordan Love gets all the love.
I knew he was going to do that.
But in my opinion, yeah, Cooper Rush is one hell of a backup quarterback. I think he should stay with the Cowboys.
He do. I mean, when Dak went down, what did he do? He kept winning.
Yeah.
How many times your starting quarterback can go down and your backup come in and you win 5 out of 6 games? That don't happen a lot.
I would say this. When the Packers lost against the Eagles in week 1, Malik Willis came in. He won against the Colts. He won against his former team, the Titans.
Okay.
He won
AFC South.
Yeah. He won against the Jacksonville.
AFC South. That's all them AFC South teams. He played against them a lot because he played in Tennessee.
Yeah. And I think that's the only time that he won, I think. Oh no. And the Saints. So
NFC South. So he know the South pretty well. But that's great. That's what you need when your starting quarterback goes down. You need a good backup quarterback that can hold it down for you while your main starting quarterback is injured. A lot of teams don't have that luxury.
Yeah.
And so Dallas got to understand that. So if Cooper Rush want to test the water, so to speak, if he told Dallas, hey, look, don't sign me right now. Let me see what other teams offer me. Then I can understand it.
Yeah.
But Cooper Rush, don't wait too long if that be the case. Don't wait too long, bro, because we need you, bro. Because if that go down, which I don't want him to. But if he do, we gonna need you. Because Will Greer, come on, bro. Preseason is one thing, but regular season, dog, that's a whole nother ball game. Same thing with Trey Lance. Now, Trey Lance looked good. What game was that? I think the last game of the year. Trey Lance looked pretty good. They put him out there. I mean, but then look, it didn't matter, bro. It's the last game of the year. It don't matter. At that point, we 7-9 at that point, bro. It don't matter. So you can throw him out there. And so he looked good in preseason, and he looked good in the last game of the year. That's it, bro. That's it. So one can argue Cooper Rush should be our backup quarterback. And I don't know who's gonna sign Trey Lance. He's a free agent. He's most definitely. I don't see him on this list, but he's most definitely a free agent. I'm gonna stroll down here a little bit. Carson Wentz, and that ain't showing nobody else. But trust me when I tell you, them the top 10 quarterbacks that's on the free agent list there. And so we'll stop right there, man. We'll most definitely stop right there. We almost going over into an hour, but it's been good though, bro.
Yeah.
It's been good, man. It's been good. Do you got anything else you want to say?
I'm looking forward to that match against Cowboys and the Packers.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Spartans, prepare for glory.
We gonna prepare for glory, baby. I can't wait neither. We gonna come with it. Big shout out, Cowboy Nation. Let me say this. Big shout out to Shotty. Hold on, let me say it like this. Shotty. Big shout out to our new head coach, Brian Schottenheimer. What he's able to do, man, he brought in some good coaches. I can't even front. I was a little shaky because I really wanted Pete Carroll or Coach Prime. They
Pete
said
Carroll went to Las Vegas.
Yes. They said give Shotty a shot. We gonna give Shotty a shot. I ain't gonna judge him. I'm gonna give him an opportunity. I ain't gonna shoot him down before we get started. I'm gonna give him an opportunity. Plus, we just restructured CeeDee Lamb contract. I sent you the video. Look at it.
Yeah.
I sent you.
Yeah. I looked at it.
And look, I got another one. I got another video I just sent to you. If I didn't, I'm gonna send it to you. And we restructured that Prescott contract. Yes, sir. We got $56.6 million in cap room now. Whoa, baby. Hold on, baby. Hold on.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, baby. We finna make some moves now, baby. We got some money in our pocket. We finna make some moves, baby. Y'all already know who it is.
Lord have mercy.
We making moves, baby. Hold on. Here we go. We making moves. We making moves. We going supersonic on them. This is a special stage edition on Sonic the Hedgehog. Y'all don't know nothing about that. It's old school.
All right.
I'm done. Packer Nation, Cowboy Nation, we done for the night. You got something you want to say, bro, about your team?
Yeah. I would say this.
Jordan Love gets all the love.
I'm gonna let you have that, man. I'm gonna let you have it. You know what I normally say. He gets no love. The Packer Nation, he get all the love tonight. I ain't no hater, so he get all the love tonight, man. I'm glad you came on, man. Hope you had a good time with me.
It's been a pleasure.
So we can do this again. Maybe we can do it again after teams start making moves next week. We can jump on and talk about the moves they make. And then we can do another one when the draft come in April. That's going to be interesting to see who
that's going to be good.
Who your team get, who my team get, and who the rest of the league get. Because I want to see who get Genty, running back from Boise State. That boy hard, man. That boy hard. We just have to sit back and see. The running back market is going up. Saquon, Tony Pollard, them folks got decent money for the running back position. They got decent money, man. So,
Shit,
and then plus,
we could have signed Tony Pollard.
Yeah, y'all could have, but you didn't. He wanted to go back home. You know, he a Memphian, so he wanted to go back home anyway, or get close to home anyway, because Nashville, Tennessee Titans are in Nashville, so
yeah,
he ain't number like 3 hours away from Memphis. So, all right, Cowboy Nation, that's our time. We truly thank you all for your time. We want y'all to make sure y'all subscribe to both of these channels. Make sure y'all share this content. Share it with a friend, share it with a neighbor, share it with your coworker, share it with your significant other, share it with a stranger even, and most importantly, share it with your enemy, and maybe, just maybe, y'all might become cool after talking about the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. DC for life.